black musicians, when they challenged the system by trying to have economic control, they always get targeted. Either they get killed, either somebody in their family gets killed, they get slandered, or they get their catalog taken away from them. This goes all the way back to Sam Cooke in the 1960s. Remember, in the 1950s and 60s, they were raping black artists back then. They would literally have a black artist write a song and perform a song and put a record out. They would just take their record and give it to a white artist. Give it to Pat Boone and Elvis, and wouldn't even pay the black performers. Now, Sam Cooke, he took control of his catalog. He was one of the first black artists to take control of his catalog, and he was going to put out an independent black music company. And that brother ended up mysteriously shot in a hotel, and nobody can explain what happened to that brother to this day. Let's fast forward, because this happens consistently. We need to take a look at what happened to our brother Eazy-E. Y'all take a good look at Straight Outta Compton. In the movie, the economy made it seem like Eazy was going broke towards the end. Eazy wasn't going broke because Eazy had signed Bone Thugs and Harmony. They were the hottest group in the game. Eazy had just came out here to New York and signed a deal with Relativity that gave him more creative control of his catalog, and he got rid of Jerry Heller at the same time, so now he's running the show 100%. Right after he signed that deal with Relativity, and he had all that control over his music and no other partner, he mysteriously gets AIDS and then dies a couple of weeks after he finds out. A lot of stuff is not coincidences. Look at what happened with Whitney Houston. See, people kept trying to sully Whitney's name by talking about her drug use, but Whitney was still making money because Whitney was still loved internationally, and she could go on tour and radiate tens of millions of dollars. So Whitney dies mysteriously in a tub. She only has one heir to her fortune, her daughter. A few years later, the daughter dies the same way. Everything, family, is not a coincidence. Look at our brother Michael. Well, Michael Jackson, he played the game and he hustled the game. See, Michael and Prince too, they know how to play the little dainty black man role. You know, Michael was real soft spoken and Prince had on the heels and the perm. Michael said, I'm dainty, but I ain't that dainty, y'all give me my money. So Michael went over the record executives here in the States, like the Tommy Mottolas and all the people at Columbia, and he went to their distributors, which were the executives over in Japan. Sony. Now Sony, all the executives there are Japanese. So over there, they love Michael. They had no problem doing a deal with a black man, because over here, there's an old boys club. They don't know how much money you have. They don't want you in that club. You can't buy you in that. That's an old racist club, the music industry, the sports industry too. That's why they don't let too many black athletes buy into these franchises. But with Michael, he went over their heads, went straight to the Japanese, and they resented that. Because understand this, they always try to downplay the deal that Michael made. They talk about he bought the Beatles catalog. Michael had half of the publishing owned by Sony. Michael owned half of everybody's catalog. Eminem, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, you name all of them. They don't tell you that. And if you Google it and look it up, you see that you had a corporation who owned 50% of the publishing of Sony, and one person who owned the other half. That's power. So the only thing that's standing between billions of dollars is one black dude. So you think they wouldn't do something to take that brother out? And Michael knew they were trying to take him out too. Michael would tell everybody who would listen, they're trying to get me. And Michael started bringing back on some of these execs. Remember, Michael came out here to New York and went to Harlem and started calling execs out by name. And Tommy Mottola is the devil.